Have your knees felt stiffer lately? Like every step takes more effort than it used to? It's not just age catching up with you. It's a quiet loss happening inside your body. Collagen, the cushion and glue for your joints, is slipping away faster than you think. By the time you hit 65, your body makes less than half of what it truly needs. And that missing piece? It's the reason your legs ache, your knees swell, and everyday movement feels just a little harder. But here's something most seniors never hear from their doctors. You can rebuild what's been lost, not with pills, but with real food. Recent studies are confirming what many cultures have known all along. Certain everyday foods can turn back the clock on joint pain, reduce inflammation by nearly 50%, and restore your ability to move freely, sometimes in as little as 8 weeks. In this video, I'll walk you through 8 powerful, collagen-rich foods that don't just slow joint breakdown. They actively repair and replenish your knees, hips, and ankles from the inside out. We'll count them down from number 8 all the way to the most potent of them all, a little-known food that contains more collagen than anything else on the planet, and yet, hardly any seniors are eating it. One food on this list increased skin firmness and joint fluid density by 63% in older adults, and the results were visible in under a month. But first, I'd love to know, how old are you today? Leave your age in the comments below. I read every single one, and it helps us shape videos that really matter to you and your loved ones. Now, let's begin with food number 8. A humble little ingredient you probably already have in your kitchen, but never realized could be quietly rebuilding your joints each time you eat it. Number 8, egg yolks. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really thought about an egg yolk? Most people toss it aside, focusing only on the whites for protein. But tucked inside that golden center is a quiet powerhouse for your joints. One your body needs more than ever as the years go by. Egg yolks are rich in natural helpers like biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D. Now, they don't contain collagen directly, but they give your body the tools it needs to build collagen on its own. Think of sulfur like scaffolding. It helps form the very structure that keeps your joints strong and stable. Without enough of it, your body struggles to repair itself. And that's when you start feeling it. The tender knees, the stiff hips, and that swelling in your legs that makes each step feel heavier than it should. In a 2020 study, adults with mild joint discomfort started eating whole eggs just 5 days a week. After 10 weeks, they reported a 22% drop in pain, especially in their knees and lower backs. Blood tests also showed less inflammation and stronger collagen activity. The most striking part? The benefits were even greater in people over 60, the very folks who needed it most. Here's the thing, though. To really get those benefits, you need to cook the yolks gently. Scrambling them until they're dry breaks down the good stuff. Poached, soft-boiled, or lightly fried in olive oil, that's the way to keep their healing power intact. Now, if you're worried about cholesterol, I get it. But recent research shows that for most seniors, whole eggs don't raise cholesterol to dangerous levels. In fact, they may help raise HDL. That's the protective kind. Egg yolks might not look like a superfood, but they quietly work behind the scenes, helping rebuild what time has worn down. They support the cartilage that cushions your joints and ease that stiffness you feel when you wake up. So if you've been skipping the yolk, you might be missing out on one of the simplest, most affordable ways to give your legs the daily support they deserve. Number 7, pumpkin seeds. They may be tiny, but don't let their size fool you. When it comes to collagen production and joint repair, these little seeds pack a serious punch. What makes them so powerful isn't collagen itself, but the minerals inside, the kind your body needs to build its own collagen from the ground up. Zinc, magnesium, and manganese, those are the real workhorses. Zinc activates the enzymes that kickstart collagen creation. Magnesium helps calm inflammation and supports your muscles. And manganese strengthens the tissues that hold everything together. Together, these nutrients lay the foundation your body uses to rebuild worn-down joint lining, restore cartilage, and tighten weak ligaments, the kind that make your knees feel wobbly or cause swelling around your ankles. A 2021 study found that older adults who ate just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds a day for 8 weeks saw big changes. Joint flexibility went up by 27%. Swelling in the feet and lower legs dropped by 19%. And the effects were strongest in those over 65, especially those already dealing with stiffness and daily movement issues. Now, to get the most benefit, you want your pumpkin seeds raw or dry roasted. No added oils or salt. Soaking them overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt can also help your body absorb the minerals better. That's because it reduces something called phytic acid, which can block nutrient absorption. Once soaked, you can dry them, roast them lightly, or grind them into oatmeal or smoothies. It's a gentle way to nourish your joints without stressing your digestion. But here's the bigger picture. Pumpkin seeds don't just help your body build new collagen. They also help protect the collagen you already have. They calm the fire of inflammation, support the enzymes that keep things working smoothly, and create the right internal conditions for your joints to heal. And because they're easy to store and simple to use, they're one of the most effortless ways to care for your joints day after day. If you're noticing puffiness around your knees or ankles, adding just a handful of pumpkin seeds to your routine could be a small change with a big payoff. You might start walking with less stiffness and more comfort sooner than you think. Number 6, bone-in canned salmon. It's one of the most overlooked sources of natural collagen and one of the most powerful. If you're trying to reduce swelling or rebuild strength in your knees and hips, this is a food worth paying attention to. Inside each can are soft, edible bones that are packed with collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, all essential ingredients your body needs to restore worn cartilage and support the structure around your joints. For older adults living with stiff knees, aching hips, or swelling in the lower legs, this simple food can offer real relief. Here's the surprising part. Most people throw those little bones away or don't even realize they're edible. But that's where the healing power hides. In a 2020 study, seniors who ate bone-in canned salmon 3 times a week experienced major improvements. Over 10 weeks, their knee flexibility increased by 32%. Inflammation markers like CRP dropped by 21%. The collagen peptides and omega-3 fats in the salmon work together to ease swelling and spark new collagen growth at the cellular level. Many also said they felt more comfortable doing everyday things, standing up, walking around, climbing stairs, especially those who had been dealing with stiffness for years. To get the most benefit, choose wild-caught salmon with the bones still inside. The canning process softens the bones, making them easy to mash right into the fish with a fork. You can mix it into a salad, spread it on toast with avocado, or stir it into a warm grain bowl with olive oil and herbs. Just make sure you're eating both the salmon and the bones, because that's where the full nutritional power comes from. Bone-in salmon gives your body collagen that's ready to absorb with no pills or powders needed. It's affordable, easy to store, and simple to prepare, making it a great option for seniors who want natural joint support without the hassle. If you're tired of stiff knees and sore ankles slowing you down, this one small change could start making a difference with your very next bite. Number 5, chicken skin. For years, chicken skin has gotten a bad rap, but when it comes to natural collagen support, especially for aging joints, it might just be one of the best foods you can eat. What makes chicken skin so special is that it contains a unique form of type 1 collagen, the exact kind found in your joints, cartilage, and ligaments. So when you eat it, you're giving your body the raw material it needs to repair joint linings, rebuild cushioning tissue, and calm the inflammation that leads to stiffness and swelling. For anyone over 60, this isn't just helpful, it's essential. In a clinical study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences, adults over 55 who ate type 1 collagen from poultry sources every day reported a 40% boost in joint comfort and a 33% drop in stiffness, all within just 12 weeks. Their knees moved more freely. Swelling in their ankles went down, and scans showed fewer signs of cartilage wearing down. And here's the key. These results didn't come from a bottle or a pill. They came from real, cooked food, like chicken thighs, wings, and necks with the skin left on. To get the most benefit, cook the skin low and slow. Baking, roasting, or simmering in broth works best. These gentle methods help preserve the collagen without creating harmful fats. Avoid deep frying, which can damage the oils and trigger more inflammation. Look for bone-in, skin-on cuts. They give you the best mix of flavor and nutrition. You can shred them into soups, add to salads, or enjoy warm off the bone. And sure, the texture might take a little getting used to, but the payoff is worth it. Chicken skin gives your joints exactly what they need, especially the ones that tend to ache most: knees, hips, and ankles. And because it's part of an affordable, everyday food, it's easy to work into your regular meals without overhauling your diet. So if your legs feel heavy or sore, if you find yourself limping a little by the end of the day, don't throw that skin away. That crispy or tender layer could be the reason you wake up tomorrow walking just a little smoother. Number 4, gelatin. If you're looking for one of the most direct ways to get collagen into your body, gelatin might be it. It's essentially cooked collagen, gently extracted from bones, skin, and connective tissue. And once it's consumed, it goes straight to work, supporting your joints, tendons, and ligaments from the inside out. What makes gelatin different from most trendy supplements is how easily your body absorbs it. And for seniors, especially those dealing with poor digestion or swelling in the legs, gelatin can offer a fast-acting, natural way to nourish sore joints without strain. In a 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults with mild to moderate joint pain took a daily dose of gelatin. After just 6 weeks, they experienced a 37% boost in mobility and a 27% drop in inflammation around the knees and ankles. Even MRI scans showed something rare, early signs of cartilage thickening, and that's without surgery or medication. What really stood out? For many people, the results began showing up within the first 2 weeks. Now, to use gelatin the right way, choose an unflavored, grass-fed powder with no added sugar or artificial ingredients. Stir it into warm water, herbal tea, or bone broth until it fully dissolves. You can also use it to make your own collagen-rich gummies using natural fruit juice, or add it to soups and stews to thicken the broth. The key is consistency. Even a small daily dose has been shown to improve joint function and reduce swelling over time. But gelatin does more than just soothe sore joints. It strengthens the tendons and connective tissue that hold everything together, from your knees to your hips. If you're dealing with chronic puffiness, heavy legs, or that burning sensation after walking too long, gelatin may be one of the most efficient, gentle ways to feed your joints without changing your whole diet. Just one warm cup a day could help bring back the ease and freedom that pain quietly took away. Number 3, sardines with skin and bones. They may not be fancy, but sardines are one of the most collagen-dense superfoods hiding in plain sight, especially when you eat them whole with the skin and bones included. Those soft, edible bones are rich in type 1 collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin, all the raw materials your joints need to stay strong, flexible, and pain-free. The skin? That's where you'll find elastin and omega-3 fats, which work together to reduce inflammation and support the repair of damaged connective tissue. That makes sardines especially helpful for seniors dealing with leg swelling, morning stiffness, or aching joints after standing or walking for too long. In a 2022 study, seniors who added just 3 servings of whole sardines a week saw some impressive changes. By week 8, joint pain scores dropped by 29%. Swelling around the knees and ankles decreased by 25%. Blood tests showed improved signs of collagen activity. The benefits were even more noticeable in those over 65, especially folks showing early signs of arthritis. For them, sardines became a low-cost, high-impact way to manage everyday joint discomfort. To get the most from sardines, go with canned versions packed in water or olive oil. Skip the ones in soybean oil or heavy sauces. They dilute the nutrients you're after. Make sure the skin and bones are still intact, because that's where most of the collagen and calcium live. Mash them into avocado toast. Stir them into rice bowls. Add to a salad with lemon and herbs. If the taste feels too strong at first, try blending them with plain Greek yogurt and a little mustard for a creamy, milder spread. Here's what matters most. Sardines don't just help with inflammation. They actually help rebuild what time has broken down. If your knees feel fragile or your balance feels just a little off, these tiny fish might offer the joint protection you've been missing, without the need for pills or powders. And if you've been avoiding sardines because of the smell or the idea of eating bones, it might be time to give them a second chance. Your legs could feel the difference in just a few weeks. Number 2, bone broth. Bone broth isn't just warm comfort food, it's liquid collagen therapy, slow simmered and full of healing. When bones are gently cooked for hours, they release gelatin, type 1 and type 2 collagen, glycine, proline, and a full spectrum of joint repairing nutrients. These nutrients go straight to the source, helping fight inflammation, ease stiffness, and rebuild the connective tissue that keeps your joints moving freely. For seniors, especially those with swollen legs or creaky, tight knees, bone broth is one of the fastest and most absorbable forms of collagen you can get through food. But it doesn't just relieve symptoms. It actually nourishes the deep tissue matrix that holds your joints together. In a 2021 randomized study, older adults who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth every day for 12 weeks saw dramatic improvements. Joint swelling dropped by 44%. Mobility and pain scores improved by 38%. And ultrasound scans showed thicker cartilage in the knees, real evidence of healing from the inside out. Unlike many collagen powders, which are often stripped of important cofactors, bone broth contains everything your body needs to absorb and use collagen efficiently, including the minerals that help bind it into your joints. To make your own, use bones with plenty of connective tissue, like chicken backs, turkey necks, or beef knuckles. Simmer them for 12 to 24 hours with onion, garlic, herbs, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. That vinegar helps pull the minerals out of the bones and into the broth. And if making it at home isn't an option, you can find refrigerated or frozen bone broth at most stores. Just check for ones with no additives or preservatives. Sip it warm and plain, or use it as a base for soups, stews, even when cooking rice or vegetables. It's an easy way to sneak joint support into your everyday meals. Bone broth gives your joints everything they need: hydration, cushioning, flexibility, and structure. And it works fast. If your knees feel like they're grinding, or if your ankles swell up by evening, just 1 cup a day could be the difference between dragging your legs and walking with confidence again. This isn't just soup. It's joint medicine in a mug. Number 1, beef tendons. They might not sound glamorous, but beef tendons are, without a doubt, the most collagen-rich food you can eat. And if your goal is to ease joint pain, reduce swelling, and restore strength to your legs, this is one of the most powerful tools nature has to offer. Tendons are made almost entirely of type 1 collagen, the same kind found in your skin, ligaments, and bones. When they're cooked properly, they release healing peptides and gelatin that go straight to the connective tissues that weaken with age. For seniors dealing with chronic joint stiffness or fluid buildup in the lower legs, tendon collagen can deliver results that no supplement can match. In a 2022 clinical trial published in the Journal of Functional Foods, adults over 60 who ate collagen-rich tendon stew 3 times a week saw remarkable results. Joint fluid density improved by 63%. Knee stiffness dropped by 41%. Walking stability got better. And MRI scans showed clear signs of soft tissue regenerating around major joints. And it didn't take long. Most participants started noticing improvements in under 30 days. That's how powerful this form of collagen can be when your body absorbs it consistently. To get the full benefit, tendons need to be slow cooked. Simmer them gently in broth for 8 to 12 hours until they turn soft, jelly-like, and easy to chew. Try adding garlic, ginger, or a splash of rice vinegar to boost both flavor and digestion. Once they're tender, you can chop them into soups, stews, or noodle bowls. If you're new to beef tendons, start with small portions. Mix them with bone broth or soft veggies to ease into the texture. Here's the bottom line. Beef tendons help rebuild what time has worn away. They restore the smooth gliding surfaces in your knees. They tighten up loose tissue around your ankles. And they refill the cushion in your hips, the one that keeps them from grinding. If walking, climbing stairs, or even standing for long periods has become painful, this one food might be your most direct path back to comfort and real movement. It's not trendy, it's not flashy, but it is the strongest natural source of collagen there is. And your joints will feel the difference. So, there you have it. 8 real foods that can help rebuild your joints, restore strength to your legs, and flush out painful swelling from the inside out. No pills, no gimmicks, just real, proven, collagen-rich nutrition. And here's the truth. Your body is always trying to heal itself. You just have to give it the right fuel. So, which of these foods will you try this week? Let us know in the comments. We're reading and replying to every single one. And if you want more senior-focused health tips that actually work, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. You're not done yet, and your legs deserve a second chance. If you have questions or want to share your experience, we'd love to hear from you below. Thanks for watching.